Hi, I'm Allison Walsh with Guaranteed Real Estate Services. In these times, it is unknown. It's unknown how long we're going to be dealing with this COVID-19. But life does go on, and there are new things that are created every day to continue and try to make life normal. Well, our business is real estate. So we had to do and come up with a program that is non-contact real estate. There are people out there that do have to sell and do have to buy. I'm talking about those people before this COVID-19 came to be a reality for us. It's those people that sold their homes in the hopes of finding a new home to live in. Well, they've sold. They need a place to live, and they need real estate companies and people to help them. Then there, on the other hand, there's people that have purchased a home with the anticipation that they've purchased and they will sell their home. And those people need to sell theirs in order to move forward with their new purchase. Then we have a third set of people, like the home that I am standing in right now. This is one of their investment properties. The tenants have moved out and they don't want the carrying costs, so they want to sell the property. So there's three different things that why real estate and real estate companies and their associated are on the okay to do business list. So I want to tell you from us what we're doing. We've created a program called remoterealestate.ca. This is a brochure that outlines everything that we can do to either get your home sold and buy one. So let me tell you about a few things. And we do all of these things in to the rules that we're to follow. We keep our distance, we wear gloves, we disinfect, we wear masks. So let me show you what happens with any one of our listings. This is one of our survival kits, is what we call it. Here's our gloves, paper towel, our disinfectant, our masks. These are the essential real estate toolkit today. So, how did this listing take place? With absolutely no contact. One of the first things that we do is that we have a virtual meeting by Zoom with the client. The client, we can do an appraisal. And what happens is that one of two ways things happen is that for this particular unit, it was vacant. So, and this can be done on a house that's not vacant, is that our time is arranged that we can walk through, being a real estate agent, walk through. We're going to have our mask on, we're going to have our gloves on, and the people that live in the house are going to be outside. We have the opportunity to walk through and look at the house, take pictures for the evaluation. That's one way, safe, keeping our distance. The other way is, and I've had a client do this, is that they walked through their house and they took pictures of the different rooms and some videos. Based on that information, we can give a pretty accurate, or do a pretty accurate appraisal. At that point in time, we have another virtual meeting. Now, a virtual meeting is meaning Zoom. They're on their computer, we're on our computer, and they can see our screen, and we can go through the evaluation and determine what price should we go out on the market with. Just like if we were sitting at their kitchen table, except we're sitting at our desks in front of the computer. Now, when it comes time to do the paperwork, there's still no contact between us and the sellers, except remotely. We use an electronic program called DOCUSIGN. It is so easy to use that the paperwork is sent while we're still on Zoom with you, and highlight where you just click and sign an initial and date. Very, very simple. So that's how we get the appraisal done and the paperwork done. No contact. One of the biggest things is staging. We recommend that every property, that whether it's vacant or you're living in it, be staged, because you're going to earn 17% more, or up to 17% more in value if your home is staged versus houses that are vacant or non-staged. So, our staging. A plan is created by our Get Sold company. And what happens is our team, again, keeps our distance from one another. We use face masks, we use our plastic gloves, and we're also using disinfectant. We do this on the way out. We disinfect all the doorknobs and everything. So we do our staging, and we're there about 6 hours. All of our staging stuff comes from our warehouse. It's all wrapped up, covered up. It comes into the house, it's placed, all in the time that we are keeping our distance from one another. That is completed. Still no contact with the seller. The next stage, in order to market your house properly in these days, is a virtual tour is done with still pictures, a walkthrough of the property, videos on the property, every room from every angle. Pictures are taken so potential buyers can get a real good handle on what the interior and exterior of the home is. Now, the virtual tour company that we use, they have rules. No one is in the house while they go around taking pictures. They're wearing booties, they're wearing gloves, they're wearing masks as well. So that is all performed. And what the seller has to do is make sure that all cupboards are open and lights are on so that the photographer doesn't have to touch anything. Again, no contact. Once that's completed, we go into full tilt boogie, getting your property out there in the marketplace through all of our social media channels. We have a program like you wouldn't believe to get your home exposure. Now, before we leave the home, we create the COVID-19 showing package. And this is hung on the outside of the door. And what's in it is gloves, masks, in some cases booties are in here. And this is hung from the door because when a person wants to have a look at it, meaning a potential buyer, him and his agent will have masks. They're probably standing 6 feet apart, and we want the agents to be safe too. They're going to wear the gloves. They're going to open the lockbox with the gloves because we're providing everything to them. They're going to walk in. The sellers are not home. The clients are coming in. Everything they get to walk through. When they leave, the door is locked. The sellers come back, and the sellers have been instructed that every knob in the house must be cleaned with disinfectant to protect themselves and the next showing. So yeah, things are a little bit different. Now, of course, people are coming in, buyers are coming in, and you know that they're serious because they're coming in to physically look at your home. So let's talk about, okay, that buyer's interested. How do we do an offer? Again, electronic communication. And that's where an agent will send us an offer. He will deal with his offer with his people however they choose to. That's probably through DOCUSIGN. It's sent to us, and we have another desk meeting with our sellers. And we're on our screen, they're on our screen, they're on their screen. They can see the offer in front of them. We discuss it. Again, it's sent to them for initials and signing, and the negotiation continues, except we're not sitting at the kitchen table. We're sitting at our desks. Everything, we're following the rules. We've made a program that allows real estate transactions to continue. I invite you to download our remote realty.ca handbook. It tells you why we're doing it, how we're doing it, and we even have testimonials. We've done a number of deals already this way, and I have testimonials of people saying how easy it was. We have instructions in here how to use Zoom. Zoom is not scary. You don't have to download anything. You just have to click. We've put some information in here, safety rules as to what you should and shouldn't be doing during this time, and some helpful hints about how to deal with stress you might have, what the kids might have, because we care. We care about your safety and getting the job done. We're also very big, avid supporters of Juravinski Cancer Patient Care. And if you know of anyone that needs to sell or buy a home, send them to us, because not only will they get superior service as well as safety service, they'll also help our cancer patients in our region at Juravinski Cancer Patient Care. And we've included some of our fine listings that are up on the market, and they all have virtual tours. But more importantly, it's going to tell you how to get your house sold safely or buy one safely. I thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, I'm Allison Walsh at 905-332-2207. Just give me a call. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Have a great day.